This is a 1200, 1300 elo rank game, and I'm just gonna give some thoughts about how this game goes, and more specifically, I'll be focusing on bottom lane, focusing on Sona and Vayne and how they lane. In this game, they're up against Varus and Taric, much more aggressive than Sona and Vayne. So speed this up.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until
I
minions
haven't watched this
spawn."
before, so I might go back a few times. Speed this up until the late game.
Minions have spawned.
Yep, so creeps are here. They walk the lane, he starts farming. Perfectly fine. Just the last hit. So one thing I like to do as Vayne though, actually, is to push the lane really hard against Taric and Varus. So you're a weak laner, so you should push the lane as hard as you can in the beginning, so that you have the creeping advantage. In any case, just last hitting, last hitting, last hitting. So around at this point, Sona was a bit too far, overextended a little bit. She already had a ward inside the brush, so probably didn't even need to walk up that far. You could have just auto-attacked or used her spells on Taric. And one thing you should do against Taric lanes is to hit Taric and poke Taric as often as possible, because Taric cannot engage if he's too low in HP. In any case, yeah, she went a bit too far and got hit, and the play actually was okay. It was pretty good from Sona. Sona was trying to have presence in lane, which is good, but Sona should be more aware of what her limitations are, since Sona is pretty squishy. So let's continue that. So Sona dies, and Vayne ends up doesn't kill Varus. That's fine too. Should have not chased 2v1. That's a good decision. Just back off. Jarvan's coming in for a gank. And there's open Taric. Guess they can see him. And nothing comes of that. Nothing comes from that. Okay, at this point, Vayne sees Varus and chases a little bit. So at this point, probably didn't even need to do anything. She could probably just have backed and farmed. So there's no way she could have killed Varus anyway. But that's fine. And they go back to farming. And Sona wars. Varus puts pressure. So at this point, Taric is away from Varus, and Vayne could have easily got some extra hits on Varus while they were split. Chase Taric a bit, and Vayne goes back to farming. It's fine. So usually when you play Vayne, you should push the lane as hard as possible. And that's really because you're a weak laner, and in the event that you go all in, the extra creeps will help a lot. So early levels, you should push the lane really, really hard. Also, Sona can easily harass under tower. So at this point, so one thing here was that Taric is so far away from Varus, and they could easily just turn on Taric. Like one condemn, and then if Sona follows up, they could easily chunk Varus down quite a bit, and they don't even have to go all in. Like, 'cause if you chunk Taric down, then Taric can't do anything. You might even be able to kill him. if we go back actually a little bit more, there's some opportunities where they could have engaged, especially since they have the ward here. Like right here, they were so far. There's no way that Varus can do anything. They just walk down this way, and then go on Taric. And even if Taric manages to flash away, or actually use his flash, even if Varus joins the fight late, they could still either switch targets or just back off, and then they win that trade pretty hard. That's good. So Vayne is hitting Taric. That's what you should be doing. And what happened right then was Varus hit Sona, but Sona didn't hit back, so there wasn't a trade. And you should always make sure you hit back. Another thing is that Sona is a little bit far behind Vayne, and as a support, you should never be behind your AD carry. This is how I feel that as a support, you should have presence. So you should either be in line with your AD carry or in front. This is a pretty good line right here. Just staying well away from Taric. And Taric's not doing this. So actually, purple side should be pressing their advantage pretty hard, but they're not, which is good for blue side. And they engage for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, yeah. I guess jungler's coming. They split, and they don't see the jungler, so this could be a problem. And yeah, they probably dead. Oh, I see. So they should never power down like that. But we gotta wait for this. It's okay. Going on here. Okay, at this point, Taric is gone, so this is essentially a 2v1 lane. And if you know, one thing you should always do is if you know the other guy, if their other support is gone and it's 2v1, you should always go aggressive on whoever is left, because there's no way that they can fight 2-on-1. Furthermore, the lane is so long that this Varus has to walk all the way back, so you can easily chase and kill and hunt this guy down. So Jarvan just engages it too early, nobody can follow up. And Sona here should be further up actually. Shouldn't be all the way in that burst. They always try to be in line with the AD carry. Nothing comes from that. So one good thing is that Vayne is out farming Varus by quite a bit, which is good. So I would say they're about even in gold. Yeah, just pretty much even. Oh, not much stuff going on. So around here, Sona is all the way behind again, and that's a huge, it's a huge mistake as a supporter. You should either be at the line or in front. You can't let them do whatever you want to the AD carry. And Sona's behind again for no reason. Like there's no reason to be behind. And purple was playing properly they should go aggressive, and then there's nothing Vayne could do. So this is pretty boring, there's more farming. I think there's quite a bit of lack of wards going on. But I'm gonna switch to the blue side, so they don't really see anything here at all. That's quite a problem. So they could easily get dived, and they are. There's no way to get away. Wow, just middle not. Blue side's middle not following properly. Somehow, I don't know why these guys are so deep. This is so weird. Like, why would you do that? I mean, they shouldn't be chasing here either. I thought he was recalling. He's probably dead. Oh my gosh, this is just funny. And also how it dies as well. These games. Anyway, let's just back to just pretty much a general lack of vision. Sona picks up the Sightstone, that's good. But Taric, I feel Taric should pick up a Sightstone over the Philostone. Sightstone is pretty much GP5. Super wards as well, and HP, which helps a lot. It's a million. So there's still a lack of vision here, and that's really troubling. Varus is catching up in farm, so they're pretty much ahead right now. Sona gets engaged on again and just gets instant pops. That was okay from Vayne. Shouldn't watch that again. Alright, so let's see how this goes out. So, no brush control, no brush visions. So it's kind of hard to avoid it. So against Taric, make sure you always should ward the brush. And then she walks too close to the brush, that's easy stun and walk up. You should ward the brush first instead of walking up to the brush. At this point, Vayne should not have backed off this way because she's no danger from Taric. Like she's so far away from the brush, and if anything, Taric's just gonna stun Sona and kill Sona. So Vayne should have went aggressive on Varus right away to deter them from going on Sona. So they stun her. Vayne turns, that's good. Hits Varus. Yep, that's fine. But Sona dies a little too fast. Okay, I guess that's the problem. So if Sona should have ulted Varus and exhausted, and then Vayne might have been able to get a double kill. So let's see Vayne kites him a bit. It's fine. That was a bit of a misplay there. Instead of trying to flash go over to Condemn, I thought she should have R'd Q out of the brush and then flash, or just Q auto attack and maybe not even flash and Condemn, just go for the auto attacks. But he ends up picking this up, so that's good. That's good. We're blocking this one. Trying to attack away from that. Alright, so these guys die.